Hey guys, John here. Welcome. So I'm going to start prefacing this bit of a not sad, but kind of a memorial video here today. If you're not aware, I'm a big plant and animal lover, which should be evident by everything I paint on my channel. And so is Hillary, my fiance. And May of last year, I proposed to her at the Atlanta Aquarium, which is the big one with the whale sharks in it. Well, unfortunately, earlier this week or the week before, one of the whale sharks in that aquarium passed away. And that was kind of a big deal to us. You know, it's very sad. You never want to see an animal pass, especially an animal in a tank that's so important to us. I proposed to her in front of the whale shark tank. So today I'm going to make a picture. I'm going to make a painting of that whale shark, see the best I can do. Hopefully it turns out nicely. Maybe I had some pictures of Hillary and I while we were at the aquarium scrolling through, so you see that it's a little close to our heart. And obviously rest in peace to said whale shark. But yeah, let's jump into it. And don't forget to hit the like and subscribe if you're new. I know I hate when people ask at the beginning, but I always forget to ask until later, and then people are gone. And I feel like I never say anything to anyone. So if you're new and you enjoyed this, subscribe at the end. Don't subscribe now. Make sure you like it first. And then you can like and subscribe. Leave a comment, and let's get right into the video. All right, hi guys, welcome. You see, this is a brush that you haven't seen me use before. This is kind of one that I had sitting around that I haven't really used very much, and I thought I would give it a shot. Since I had such a big area to cover, I would try this big brush, see if it would make it any easier on me. I think that it was helpful, but I don't think that it was really worth it, because it does cover a lot, but it's not really very controllable on something this small. So maybe if I had something twice as big as this, piece of paper twice as big as this, or if I had a big brush like this that was round instead of a big flat brush, maybe then it would be worth it for me, but I don't think in the long run it ended up being worth it. So pretty simple here. I didn't want to use a ton of colors. I just basically am gonna make this guy kind of gray and pretty dark, and then I'll come through with my white pens to add all the spots instead of painting around them all. In order to get this as dark as I want, I'm going to have to do several layers, which is nothing we're not used to. So you'll see me going over the same spots multiple times. And that's just to get dark enough to where I'm happy with it. Wanted some more intrigue in the background, so I came through with a smaller brush, and I'm adding some funky little details and darkening up some areas as well. So at this point, it doesn't seem to me like it's really fitting in with the rest of the painting, just by the virtue of it not being blue at all and everything else being so blue. So I think in a second here, I'm going to go in with some blues and actually add some more blue to the whale shark itself. So at this stage, I'm going to let it dry. We'll jump through that real quick, and then we'll jump into the pens and all of my fine detailing that I'm going to do. It still feels to me like it's not part of the painting, and so you saw I just kind of ran through with my brush right there. I put some blue over top of it just to kind of push all of those colors back a little. And it's also going to soften up some of those lines because they're now wet. So checking that it's dry, which it is. So we can go ahead and grab a black pen, and we're going to start with the outlining and some of the details. Going in now with a Posca marker, adding some of our white dots. This is really going to bring out the whale sharkiness of it, I think. I'm also going to add a bit of a rim light to the top edge of him. I still thought I needed some work with the dark areas, and so I came back in here with a brush, and we're going to add some more depth to some of these shadows. Thought it would be nice to add some movement here, and so I went in with my white pen and I added some bubbles coming off of the fins, and then once again adding even more dark. I want this to be pretty dark up top, and so like I said, I'm gonna have to do a few layers, and that also pushes back some of that white so that it's not so stark on top of it. As we get close to the end here, I want to thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. Rest in peace to this whale shark. Sad to see you go. And we'll jump to the outro. Guys, we're going to finish up here. So here's the final painting. I'll get it nice and good in the frame. You can see, I think it's pretty successful. If I were to do it again, I think I would add some more fish with the whale shark. But being the circumstances that they are, I understand that maybe just the whale shark is okay, being a memorial piece and everything, but I think I would add some remoras maybe, or some fish swimming around it. But I still think it's a successful painting. I captured what I was hoping to capture, and I think it turned out pretty nice. But if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.